So as an elementary school in the Stillwater School District and the principal here, I was familiar with the work that Stillwater Area High School was doing. And I know that Stillwater Area High School had a strong reputation for their role in implementing and doing bar work. I also then heard that they were looking for a site to do some elementary bar work. And so I said, I'd be very interested in pursuing that to find out what that would look like at Lake Elmo.
When I first was approached with the opportunity to use bar, from the second that I read about it, even though it was in the high school model, I fell in love with it. What the bar system does is it sets it up so you're looking at all your kids through a proactive and a positive light.
One of the biggest impacts that I've noticed is our shift in the way we talk about our learners. That we're starting with strength-based. Previously, you would end up talking about the challenges first all the time.
With bar, we're going to talk about every single student. And I think that creates an environment and a culture in a building where we are really intent and focused on the needs of all of our students. And we give lip service to that all the time in education, right? But with bar, we're actually doing it. You're really thinking about what does that child bring? What gifts does that child have? That requires teachers to dig a little bit deeper. You have to be really intentional about building a community. And in order for that to happen, you have to have relationships.
I thought I had good relationships with kids and was doing what I was supposed to do. This enhanced it huge. I now know what makes my kids tick, each and every single one of them. Sometimes it's hard. Kids come with a lot of background that we don't know about. By learning their spark and learning what makes them tick, it automatically puts them in a real person frame. Once you have that strong relationship with the child, trust can begin to be built, and then you get so much farther with the student.
Our teachers now know every student that comes to Lake Elmo has a strength, and I expect every teacher in this building to know the strengths of their students. And further, I expect when they're engaging students in this building, they engage those students from a strength-based perspective. To me, that changes the fundamental learning cycle that takes place in a building. So when you have the combination of that strength-based approach, a solid relationship that's being built and that's promoted, boy, learning is a really strong byproduct of that combination.